Guys, why don't some people wash their fucking hands? Kevin Rants! Whenever you walk into a bathroom, you know there's a reason. There's a sink, right? It's not to do fucking dishes. Remember back in high school when you went to the bathroom? There's like 9 sinks. 9 sinks! What do you think there's 9 sinks for? Just so you guys can go, oh, look at all the choices. I guess I'm just gonna leave the bathroom without washing my fucking hands. I just don't understand how that can go through someone's head. Most places that work with food, it'll say, please wash your hands before returning to work. In the bathroom and stuff like that, employees, please wash their hands. First of all, it should say, all people wash your hands. I don't care if you're... I don't want to list off races because then it comes off a little offensive, but anybody should wash their hands. Just not. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's disgusting if you don't wash your hands after dirty things. Let's say you milked a cow. Would you wash your hands after? Oh, no, it's so clean. When you touch your dick, why don't you wash your hands? No one else wants to touch your dick. I was pretty agitated by the fact that people don't wash their hands. I see it all the time at work. I see us all the time in high school. I see it all the time in college. All the time, people don't wash their fucking hands. So I was like, oh God, you know what? I'm going to look it up. Everyone looks up wiki answers or whatever, and I looked up, why don't people wash their hands on Google? Simple Google search. And I got some answers, actually. I don't know if I'm going to read them to you guys. I don't know if I approve of these. I don't know if you guys are going to appreciate these, but let's fucking find out. So we've all heard the argument like where the toilet seat is not even as disgusting as your cell phone and stuff like that. So it's one of the cleanest places you could even imagine going to nowadays. But that doesn't really do it for me. I still think you're messing with bodily fluids. I think you should wash your hands. This one guy says, this is his stupid ass fuck answer. It says, why don't you wash your hands? And this guy says, because I don't piss on my hands. Okay, good job. You were potty trained correctly. I'm going to give your parents money. No, I'm not. He later goes on to say that he doesn't wash his hands after handling money, which money is pretty much the most disgusting thing on the planet. Now, there's that one guy who didn't take a shower for 80 years or whatever. He's probably pretty gross, but I don't know if he's as gross as that $1 bill from 1972. There's cocaine. Someone probably vomited on it, probably dropped in the toilet mid-vomit after their bachelor party, took it out, wiped it down, and then gave it to the stripper that had come. She didn't come. The stripper that came to the bachelor party, you know, all of a sudden the next guy she had, he was like, put $1 in my mouth because he has a weird money fetish, and she shoved the dollar in his mouth. Now he ate vomit, coke, and stripper ass. But the same gentleman who says he doesn't piss on his hands and he thinks that germs are the way to go, he then says at the end of it, I once read an article talking about how unnecessary washing can make you sick more often since you are not building antibodies. Yes, that is a true statement. Supposedly, if you don't come in contact with a lot of germs by the time you're 6 months of age, you're going to start getting sick really regularly, because your body has to adapt to the germs that are out in the world. There's always germs every fucking where. But you're not doing any of us a favor by you not washing your hands. You're not helping us out. You're just you just seem gross to other people. I don't know why you'd want to do that to yourself. I mean, look, if you're going to go out a first date, you're out at a fancy restaurant, you're in your suit, she's in a dress, he's in a suit, whatever gender these two people are on the date, you say, I must go to the bathroom, or I must go to the bathroom, whatever their voice is, I don't know. And you go to the bathroom, and do you wash your hands after? I assume you do. Maybe you did piss a little bit, maybe a little piss splash on your hands. Ring finger, right nail, and she notices your nail glisten. She goes, oh, did you wash your hands? What kind of soap did they have? And you go, it was cherry soap. You have piss on your hands. Washing your hands after you go to the bathroom every day is just proper etiquette. Now, I cannot remember the last time I was sick. It would have been years ago. Okay, good for you. You probably got others sick.
Virus infection alert.
I applaud your research, guy, but I think you're still a little disgusting for not washing your hands ever. I feel like you never do it. Sure, you might shower, but you just touched your balls in the shower, and now you're this other guy. This guy's response is beautiful. I'll quote him. Here it is. I sometimes don't wash my hands after using the restroom because I haven't touched anything dirty. I always sit down when peeing, and I use plenty of paper to clean myself. This is also a guy, not shaming him for sitting down while peeing as a guy. We've all had those days when you're really tired and you go into the bathroom and you're like, you know what? I have to pee and it's going to be a minute or two. But you know what? I'll take a load off. And you sit down and you piss as a man. And I use plenty of paper to clean myself, not touching any secretions. Okay, dude. I never touch the toilet bowl with my hands, which, who the fuck does? No one touches the toilet bowl with your hands. Who does that? Though in public toilets, I do use paper to clean the bowl. Okay? If I doubt that I have touched any part of the toilet, I immediately wash my hands. Not after using the restroom, but right away. Oh, so before he even pees. I also often use cleaning alcohol that I carry in my bag so I don't need to wash. And I can just use the bottle. Why? Why are you going to go through the hassle of bringing cleaning alcohol when the bathroom gods supplied you with 9 sinks in a public restroom and soap dispensers on every single individual sink? Why do you need to bring cleaning alcohol, dude? Considering all this, I don't see myself as a dirty slob, more as someone who is sensible about when to wash and when not to wash. Also, I don't consider to get sick anytime from touching my own urine. After all, it all comes out of my own body. But, dude, let's say you ate a jar of jelly and you have jelly all over your hands. Sure, it's not germs, but next time I see you and you go, dude, what's up? I don't want to touch you. You're covered in fucking jelly. I don't want to get jelly on me. So you have piss on your hands and you tell me, I also don't consider to get sick any time from touching my own urine. Okay, we get it. You are okay with touching your own urine. No one else is okay with touching your urine, though. That's what you have to remember. That's why you wash your hands. Oh, and I finally hardly ever shake hands with people. I prefer a fist bump. A fist bump! Okay, look, I'm not against fist bumps. I love them. And PewDiePie has a love for fist bumps. He fists every single one of his fans individually. Goes like, bros. And that's cool. That's great. And finally, the dirtiest part of the entire restroom is the door handle. Okay, sir, the door handle. So you go through this whole thing telling us how you don't wash your hands, why you don't wash your hands, and then you tell us the dirtiest part is the first thing you touch? Dude. The door handle, if the door handle's the dirtiest part, I believe this. You should obviously wash your hands before you do anything. Now, I don't want to shame this man. It's odd, but this man, he doesn't have to go to the urinal. If you want more privacy, I get going to the stall. The thing I'm running into here is that, so he goes into the stall, right? He wipes down the bowl. He touches the bowl accidentally.
Right.
He leaves the stall instantly. At that moment, washes his hands. Goes back into the stall. Goes to the bathroom. Exits the stall. Doesn't wash his hands for some reason. Leaves the bathroom after touching the door handle. And before when he came in touching the door handle. And then nukes his hands with alcohol later. What I don't understand is why would he go through all of this and say how you don't really need to wash your hands, or why he doesn't wash his hands. I sometimes don't wash my hands after using the restroom because I haven't touched anything dirty. But then, and finally, the dirtiest part of the entire restroom is the door handle. You ruined your argument. Right there, guy. What? Who taught you how to argue? People's parts, whether it be their penis, their vagina, their ass, or their scrotum, maybe it's clean. I'm happy you clean it. But when I shake your fucking hand at the next board meeting, I don't want any of your scrotum sweat to transfer onto my hand during our inevitable handshake. I know you might think you can go through life fist bumping everyone you know. Oh, I'm gonna fist that person and fist that one. But in the end, guy, you might also have to shake some hands. It's not unrealistic to think so. And it isn't too much to ask to just wash your hands. People are always dapping one another. For those that don't know what a dap is, I will demonstrate, I guess. This is one person, and this is another person. Hey, what's up, man? You go fishing for people. You cast and hook. I bet you about half the people that can't get enough of their friends' hands don't wash their own hands.
Wash my hands, do 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 do. Wash my hands, do 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 do. Wash my hands, do 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 do. Wash my hands.
So now one of your buddies, he pisses in the bathroom, holds it to aim, zips it closed, heads straight out the door, ignoring the 9 hand sinks altogether. You're standing outside the bathroom. What's up, dude? Commence dap. Now your hands are gonna smell like your friend's dick for the rest of the day. What if you go home to your girlfriend, boyfriend, friend? For the sake of this example, I'm going to use girlfriend because I find it the funniest. So let's say you go home to your girlfriend and you guys are having a cute time and you're playing with her hair. Stop right there. You just got some of your friend's dick in your lady's hair. She's gonna have to shampoo twice next time. Now, if anyone thinks I'm being ridiculous or germophobic, why don't you do a little test? Go to someone you know. Hopefully it's not your boss, because I don't want any of my clappers to get fired over something this silly. Not that being fired is all that bad. You kind of get a little bit of a rush. Not saying I know that from experience, but wink, wink. That didn't even wink. Wink, wink, wink. I feel like I'm just blinking faster. Blink, wink, blink, wink, blink. You go up to them and you touch their face after they look at you, confused, hopefully. I don't know why they'd appreciate it. There was no setup at all. Say, hey, I just shook my buddy's hand who went to the bathroom, aimed his dick at the urinal, peed, and didn't bother washing his hands. I took the specific hand I shook his hand with, and I just touched your face. Obviously, you're supposed to make it sound a little more natural, but I guarantee you will not get any of the following responses. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I like that. I love that. That makes me so happy. Aw, you guys are so close. Can you touch my face again? I'm grateful you touched me. None of these, ever, ever. But you may get something like, gross! Fuck off, you sloppy, dirty bastard. And you may be physically assaulted. Or fired if you said it to your boss. If your boss did assault you though, you probably can sue him or her. But I would get a good lawyer. All I'm trying to say is that just be good to others. Be good to people. And wash your hands, because no one wants your dick residue on their hand. Ever. Because I think we all want to only have our own dick residue. So, hey, I hope you learned something today, guys. If you didn't, that's cool. I just ranted, and I feel pretty good. This is my therapy. Hello, therapist. Thank you for nodding, or smiling, or smirking, whatever, guys, whatever. This is the first episode of Kevin Rants. If you liked it, and you want to listen to me talk about more shit that I hate or like, no, ranting's bad. More shit I just want to talk about for a while that doesn't really have that much of a point or really affect your life, then click that like button, guys. Share it to your friends who absolutely hate when people don't wash their hands in the bathroom. Comment below to tell me how often you wash your hands. Are you a crazy germaphobe, or are you someone who pisses and doesn't wash their hands? If you're a clapper, a big clapper, someone who watches these videos, I'm not gonna judge you. You're cool, dude, because you give me a reason to make stuff. So thank you so much, dude. And gal. Dudes are universal. Dudes. Jesus. So guys, hey, click that subscribe button if you're new. Make sure to ring that notification bell. This has been a Clap Please production. Thank you so much for watching. You can follow me on Twitter at Kevin Makes Films for my boring real life crap that you probably don't care about. See you around, clappers.